Hi everyone, it's Alicia. As I posted on Facebook last night, I was going to put out a reading, and I am a psychic medium, meaning that I channel and whatnot. I can communicate with the other side. I channel energy, basically. I also communicate, with my spirit guides and use my third eye. What I thought I would do is just go ahead and do a generalized reading, for the collective. And if it resonates with you out there, that's great. If it doesn't, then maybe that message is not for you at this time. If there is anything specific, I will say, oh, well, this is maybe for a specific person or, during a specific time. So, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And then if anyone would like a reading, after this, a personalized reading, you can contact me, through Facebook for now and let me know. So I guess, like I said, let's just go ahead and get started. Oh, and I will explain to you what I'm going to do. I basically, when I channel, I just sit here and I'm just going to talk. Things are going to start coming out of my mouth. I know this sounds odd. Man, already my throat chakra. Sorry. It's going to be my voice, but it's not me. It's the energy that's channeling through me that's speaking. So anything that I say, it is going to be timeless, meaning it could be past, present, or future. It could, if it does deal with you or resonate with you, it could deal with you, somebody close to you, maybe somebody you haven't met yet. And if there are specific names, or loved ones coming through, I will let you know that, a certain name and whatnot. Hold on, let me get a drink. But it's just going to be like me talking, me having a conversation, me just sitting here spitting things out. So my spirit guys just said, you've done this before. It's like riding a bike. Not for everybody, but for me. Oh, and if you're wondering what I'm holding, I've got some crystals here. I am a little nervous, I guess probably about being on camera and in front of everyone. I am channeling now. I don't know what's going on with my throat chakra, but it's probably just my nerves. But anyhow, yeah, I've got an angel aura here. I've got a ruby matrix, of course, a clear quartz, maybe some emerald. I've got others over here, and I do want to let you know also that I am a no tools reader, meaning I don't need to use cards or anything like that. Sometimes at the end of a reading or even throughout, which I may do today, I might use cards to kind of clarify, what I've already said. So, but I don't need them because with being a medium, yeah, you channel and they just use me as a conduit. So, I gotta quit being so nervous. It's okay. There's something about they're saying a lot of people, almost everyone, it's like everyone's in a race all the time. Like you're in a hurry to get nowhere fast. That's exactly what they said. I'm in a hurry to get nowhere fast. They're saying just everyone in general, even in life, I mean, we're just rushing for what? It's like we're hurrying up, and it's we think we're going to be excited when we get to that end point, and we are for like half a second, and then it's just like bam, and then we're let down, and then we're rushing to do the next thing. Oh my gosh, why are they speaking that way? They're speaking in bigger terms. They're saying, this has a lot to do with just like humanity as a whole, Earth and all its existence, I guess. It's like the Earth is sad, They're saying, why are we ruining everything? Everything, between the Earth, ourselves, everything. there's so many people out there that are just exhausted with life itself. Um, there's quite a few people out there, and I know this will probably resonate with some. There's a lot of feeling of helplessness and hopelessness. And that's odd that they say that, because this past week or two, especially the past week, I've been battling with some depression myself, and bouts of like crying and not knowing why I'm crying and things of that nature. There's a lot of that. And I just want to say to, anyone out there who does feel kind of like hopeless or helpless, there is hope. There always is hope. And prayer does work. It may not work as fast as what we want it to at the time, but it does work, and it does come when it's supposed to. Our prayers are answered in divine right timing. So, but they're saying there's quite a few people that are just really down, and they use the word despair, like they feel like they can't go on. They said, open up your mind and look down different avenues for answers. Meaning, you've tried this route, you tried that route, or you've tried, the same old thing that you've learned or been taught throughout your life, and it's not working. Well, it's time to start something different, is what they're saying. Open your mind a lot more. Who's Sandy? And I'm sorry, yeah, the name Sandy just came through. They said, Sandy, this is specifically for you. So whoever Sandy is, well, Sandy, if you're feeling that way, I'm extremely sorry, for that. Nobody should ever feel like, that ending things is the answer, because it's not. If you ever need to reach out, you can reach out to me. I'll listen, I'll talk, So, you know where to find me. They said, if you can just get through just to one, and I've said this to people before, it's like paying it forward. Even with what I do, generally when I give readings and stuff, I call them healing messages, because they do help. Everyone that I've given a reading to, it has helped. They either end up in tears because either they're happy, or they are sad because I connected with them in a certain way, that maybe they didn't feel like anyone has ever connected with them before, or thought that they could. I'm here to help people. I'm not here to cause any qualms, so to say, ruffle any feathers. And I am going to add this in. By the way, I will go back and forth. I've got ADHD, so I'll just kind of be like all over the place, but it's okay. I'm not here to ruffle any feathers. I'm not a truly religious person. I am very spiritual. I believe in a God of my understanding, and I believe in everything. So I believe in energy. I believe in the angels. I believe in the light. I believe in the dark, because it all exists. So. And everything I do is for the good, to help someone. So, and in turn, like I said, it's like paying it forward. If I can get messages out there, or a message out there to help somebody, in whatever way, just to help them heal, then that healed person in turn can eventually help somebody else. So that's my purpose. That's my mission with all of this, is just to help. just to help people. I'm not here to get anyone to like sway my way or believe me or believe in what I can do, because I believe in myself and I believe in my abilities. And without God, I wouldn't be able to do this anyway. So I'm just going to leave that at that. Yeah, just a little disclaimer there. And they said you had to put that out there because people were, I guess, maybe if people are watching this, they're out there scoffing right now, like, yeah, who does she think she is? Or she wants us to think this way or do this way, or no, I don't. If you don't want to listen, you don't have to. You don't have to watch this. I'm not making anybody do anything. So, but if you do watch and you get something from it, if it does resonate with you, great. Share it with a friend, show them, maybe it'll resonate with them too, certain parts and aspects of it. So sorry, there I go, my little rant again. It's okay. So they just said, your smile's so pretty. I need to smile. Yeah, I was so self-conscious. I will bring this up. I was very self-conscious for the past few years. There was an incident that happened, and my front teeth got chipped, and then after that, one of them like almost completely broke off, and I was so embarrassed. And yeah, I love to smile, and I didn't hardly smile at all. And if I did, I would like cover it up or like look down, and I wouldn't hardly look anyone in the face and stuff. But I'm in the process of getting them fixed. So I'm very happy about that. So they said, smile big. It makes me want to cry. But that's okay. I know there's people out there that worry or have an issue with sorry, I got upset. Worry about their confidence and their self-esteem. And people say, oh, looks aren't everything. No, but looks are very important. It's not about being the most beautiful person in the world, but you do have to learn to love yourself and love who you are, how you are. And I had to learn to do that too. But in the society that we live in, appearance counts for a lot. Like me, like doing this, I have to be presentable, to you guys, to the world, to people. You go and you have an interview, you have to be presentable to those people, and if you have something, a default or a flaw, that makes you completely self-conscious, and your self-esteem is down because of it, then you're not going to be yourself. You're not going to be, like I said, confident going into an interview. You're not going to look somebody directly in the eye or sit there and smile or whatever. You're going to be looking down and you're going to be like this. And so it does matter, it really does matter. And everything that I'm saying right now, yes, is channeled. So so all of this is channeling, because obviously people need to hear all of this too. If you can do anything to help fix your appearance, I guess, do it. They are saying exactly what I was saying. There are people out there that have missed opportunities and have, stopped themselves from going to an interview, or maybe they have not been hired because of these physical defects. And I know that's a terrible thing, but it happens every single day. So if there's someone out there that has a problem and they need to get it fixed, or you're just too embarrassed to even go in, say like me with the teeth, just too embarrassed to even go into the dentist to get it fixed, or say you have like a crazy eye or something, and then you're just embarrassed because you got a crazy eye. Well, don't, suck it up, go in and get it fixed, just get it over with, get the hard part over with, is what they're saying, because life is about mountains. We go through life, and we have to stumble. We have to fall. We have to do hard things, and we just have to suck it up and do it, basically. Just do it. So that's the message too, They said get through the hard part, quit waiting in the water and swim. That's what they just said. Quit waiting in the water and just swim. They said be like a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. I don't know why. They said get out of your cocoon and go fly. Like, go do what you were supposed to do. Do what you were meant to do. And if you're not sure what it is, what you were meant to do, then just do what you love right now. Even if it's just like a hobby or something, do that and do it well and do it all the time. There's a Mandy or Amanda. Apparently you need to hear parts of this too. They're showing me a bunch of people crying. And I get upset and I get emotional because, like, the things that I see, that's why I'm like looking off. With being an empath, I take on the emotions and the feelings of whatever energy I'm channeling, and or the people I'm around. And this right now is just a very, very sad energy. They're showing me just, I don't know why it's a bunch of women, but it's a bunch of women crying, like, and they're sitting there saying, oh my God, like, is this real? Like, yeah, this is real. Like, I'm real. Like, this is real. They're all praying. It's almost like, I don't really want to say like, women from a church, but it's a group. It's a group of some sort, or just, it could be just like a group of friends, but they get together a lot often, but they're all, it's like they're like, we were wrong, we were completely wrong. They're crying because of that, like in awe and amazement. That's what they said, in awe and amazement. Like, my ears are ringing so much right now. Generally, that means there's like angels around. It's very, very, very high pitched, very fast. They want me to share with you exactly what they said. They said, life is amazing. Life is amazing, and we are so lucky. We are so lucky to get to experience life here on Earth, to get to live a physical life. And so many people take it for granted. And I know I'm going to say, yeah, you shouldn't do that, but you shouldn't do that. Life, and I say this a lot, and life was not meant to be so serious. Wayne Dyer said that, and it was not meant to be so serious. Life was meant to be joyful and happy and experienced. We're meant to learn lessons, as we're here, but have fun in doing it. We make life harder than what it's meant to be. Life was not meant to be as hard as we make it out to be. We cause troubles ourselves. We cause our issues because we're the ones ultimately making the choices every single day to do what we do. We make a choice to think, we make a choice to speak, we make a choice. I'm making a choice to channel and to put this out there. And we know right from wrong. And then it's the devil, that little other little part that like gets us to veer the wrong way. But those are the lessons that we have to learn to choose the right choice. I made a lot of bad decisions in my life, and I've chose the wrong path a lot in my life. And I know a lot of us have. And I was going to say, it's sad to say that it took me 40 years, to get it right, or to finally wake up and understand. But it took me that long because I wasn't learning my lessons. It took me that long because my mind was closed off. I was asleep, and I wasn't awakened to what really is and what life is really supposed to be about. I didn't understand, and they're saying when you get in a place in your life, whether it be from little on, but if you get in a place in your life where your energy levels, are so low, your vibrations are so low, and you don't understand things like that about our energy levels and our frequencies and our vibrations. And that's what we work off of, and if we're working off of very low energy and down and depressed and negative, and thinking the worst and all that, then we're never going to come up out of that. Positivity is the key, being positive and trying to see the silver lining, trying to see the bigger picture. Trying to see, what can really be. And instead of sitting back and thinking and evaluating my choices, or you evaluating your choices, instead we make the wrong ones, like impulse decisions and whatnot, and end up doing the wrong thing, and sometimes when we end up doing the wrong thing, then we do another wrong thing, then another wrong thing, then and then it kind of like snowballs, and it's like, oh my gosh, then you feel like you're sinking, like you're in quicksand, and it's like, oh my gosh, there's no way out. How do I pull myself out of this? Well, you can, you can, and you will. I believe I have. Am I completely on top of the sand? No. But I'm getting close. I'm getting very close, and so are a lot of you. They said, find the rope, holler for help, call to the person standing on the side of the shore, throw me the raft. You have to ask for help. You have to put it out there. In any way that you need it. It could be something small, it could be something big. It doesn't matter. Don't be too prideful or too ashamed to ask for any kind of help. The most that they can say is no. And this is the way I look at things. If you ask for help and that person turns you down and says no, well, I believe then in turn that they've lost out on a very good opportunity for a very good lesson for them to learn, in helping others and unconditional love and giving without expecting anything in return and things of that nature. Like I said, life is all about lessons and helping others and teaching others and trying to show others the right way, not my way's the right way, but the right way for them. We can give advice and things like that. But who's to say what way is the right way? You know, we know the good way is the right way, but you know, between my perception, your perception, their perception, you know, everybody's perception is different of how things should be and how we've been raised and taught. The only thing I could tell you on this, from what they're saying, is just use your heart, you know, go with your gut and use your intuition and let the light and God guide you, you know, to do the right thing and make the right choices. Somebody's suffering from like very bad headaches. I'm not sure if it's sinus or like a migraine from what they're saying, but all of a sudden I've got like real bad headache. It's like up here, all across the top of my head, like up here, not down here, just up here, and then even up here, maybe. Somebody hurt their left knee. There's and I don't know why, but I want to go like that all of a sudden, like somebody goes like this a lot. I'm not sure who, but somebody, it's like they're excuse me, somebody also can't talk or somebody doesn't want me to talk, so to say. It's like, oh yeah, why? Because, you know, there's always going to be negative energy that tries to stop good messages or good people or good things from coming out, and that's what that's about, you know. Negative energy trying to block my throat chakra, trying to stop me from talking. Excuse me, but I'm not. I'm just gonna take a drink. Excuse me. But anyhow, with going like that, that's where all that started, was with that. There's somebody that feels like they just can't get comfortable. Like they can't, you know, it's like when they're sitting, they're sleeping, it's, you know, they're always like just kind of moving around and, you know, moving their neck and their shoulders, and because there's a lot of like tension built up like back here and like the shoulder blades, namely on the left side, and then down in here towards the bottom part of the spine. Almost feels like it's being twisted. You know, I have one hand going this way and one hand going this way. It's like they're going opposite ways. It's just being twisted, kind of like a rope. And it's like annoying. It's like, and of course it bothers you, you know, but you think like people are gonna make fun of you or like say something. And people are always, and it's not that people always make fun of you, but it's like someone's always saying something, you know, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you always moving like that, you know? And, you know, people to go to the doctor, like get checked out or like something, and you're like, God, you know, just leave me. I won't tell you right now, it's it's negative energy. It's negative energy like pulling at you. Trying to pull on you, you know, trying to irritate you, trying. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, they're saying this is for like a specific, and they're not going to name a name, but like a few specific people, quite a few specific people. Like, you're just negative. Like, you complain a lot, you know? And they said, just stop. You know, why? I mean, there's no reason to be that way. There's no reason just to be like, just unhappy. But some people are that way. Some people are just unhappy. Some people are just miserable. And no matter what anybody does or anybody says, I mean, it's never going to change that way, because they have to be the ones to change their own mindset, you know. Whoever these people are, you know, I'm sorry that you feel this way, but you know, you're just unhappy. And everyone has to learn to love themselves, you know. And you got to figure out what's going on. What I can recommend is, and I do a lot of it, you know, meditation. And meditation can be anything that you enjoy doing that helps clear your mind. Because that's what meditation is, clearing your mind, you know, becoming one with yourself, being a oneness. Life is short, you know, life is very short, and Why waste your time and energy being mad or angry or complaining or negative all the time or worrying? They're saying stop worrying about like everybody else. Stop worrying about, what they think or what they said or what they're doing or they have this or they have that. There's people out there, I guess, that are like this. And stop it. They said stop it. It's annoying. So you're doing like this uncomfortable feeling and like all of this. Yes, that's the negativity that you're exuding out there all the time. And it's kind of like karma is just coming right back to you. It's like a boomerang. You're putting all this negativity out there. Well, it's coming back and like bothering you, and like, yeah, you're going to put this out there. Okay, well, we're going to put it right back on you and like pull on you and tug on you and make it even more negative and miserable. Yeah, you got to get it off of you, just start being more positive and rid yourself of that negativity, of that negative energy. And because you're causing yourself physical pains, is what they're saying. It's like there's irritability and your anxiousness and just mad and angry and like, and all of that. And it's causing physical pains. You're doing it. Yeah. So I'm sorry to say that, but, apparently that needs to be heard by quite a few. They said quite a few people out there. There is more negativity in this world than there is positivity. And that's sad to say. But it's going to take, not just me, but each and every one of us to, kind of work together and just start spreading the positivity, start, being happy and, more upbeat and seeing the bigger picture and the silver lining of things and thinking that, if we all just think, yeah, things are going to be okay. My life isn't that bad, yeah, I might have some setbacks and things like that, but, I'm going to work my butt off and do what I can. Might be slow going, but do what I can, to get to the place in life that I want and to be able to get to the things that I need, Okay. I don't know. All right. My heart just gone like it's weird. I have this feeling and like came from this side and it came through here and yeah, it's like a warm fuzzy feeling, but like my whole body is numb right now and it's just tingly. Almost like I just got a hug. They said for anybody that believes in angels or like people from the other side, generally when you get that feeling, it's a loved one, a spirit, a loved one or angels giving us a hug. Sorry. Letting us know that they're there, and everything will be okay. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm here if anyone wants a reading or needs to talk or has a question. I'm going to stop this for now, and because I was just giving like a little, preview. Since it was just general, there was no one specific that came through. I was just channeling energy, and my spirit guides and what. So, like I said, if any of you would like a reading or would just like to contact me, you can reach me right now through Facebook, and then I will give you my information. So, I'm glad any of you took the time to watch and listen. If you would like to, please share it, with a loved one or a friend, and maybe it'll help somebody. So I hope everyone has a great day. Love and light to you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.